I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind.
Oh, hello.
Hello,
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Pulsar X Waimers Showdown, day 2 of the semifinal. Here we have our second semi going on to find out who is going to be joining our teams from yesterday in that grand final. It was Asterisk who found a clean 2-0 over EXO to become the first finalist. But today we've got the second semifinal coming up here. It is going to be between ItsMeViko. There's a little bit of lore about this team that they have been they named their team after their opponent's coach. That's a little bit of cute lore there. But yeah, on the opposite side is GGEZ. Both these teams have veterans of the scene. But before we talk more about that, just a reminder, there's a free giveaway going on right now. So, all you have to do is scan the QR code. You can go ahead and join. The winners will be announced on the 15th of December. And you can get either a special edition mousepad or a mouse or an arm sleeve, depending on what you roll. So yeah, it's completely free. You can just sign up right now if you're watching. And for those who are participating as well, it is 2 lakhs worth of gear being given away by Pulsar. We'll go more into that later. But how are you doing today, Rob, to start off with?
You know what? Not too bad. I got, some Pulsar products myself, so it's a real excitement to be able to do a tournament with them. I've, used their mouse pads for a while. I've used their mics before, really good high quality mics as well. So big shout outs to them for helping us run this tournament, and I'm excited to go see some fantastic Valorant because these two teams, they have history, right? They are both really good friends. They've played against each other for probably years now, right? And naming your team after the opponent's coach and then meeting them in the semifinals, that's got to be some kind of power move, knowing that you're gonna play against them. That's a power move right there.
100%. Yeah, and both of these teams, like you said, familiar faces coming in from the VCL circuit for South Asia. So yeah, this is going to be their off-season event, so as to speak, where we get to see what they've been cooking. We have had a little bit of updates from the previous games that they've played in this tournament so far. So ItsMeViko, of course, have been messing around a little bit with the roles and everything. Their initiator player has been going on duelist. One of the flashier duelist players has been on smoke. So yeah, a lot of different role changes going on here for this team. It remains to be seen what they're going to be picking today, because there is that grand final slot on the line here. And if you do make it to that grand final, you're guaranteed a little bit of a prize anyway. So, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that you want to make sure that you go all the way to be able to get yourself the most nominal prizes, because if you're the runner-up, you're only gonna get the mice. If I'm not wrong, all 6 players on the runner-up team will receive mice, but if you do win the whole thing, you're gonna get both a mouse pad as well as a keyboard, and the MVP will be getting access to PC MK2 keyboard in white. So it's one of the more powerful keyboards from what I understand, and it actually does provide a bit of a competitive advantage. So yeah, that's what are the prizes up for grabs. But more than that, I'm interested to see what we have coming up for the veto right now, because I mean, this is a semifinal. It's going to be a best of 3, and whoever is going to be winning it is going to be playing in that grand final tomorrow in the best of 5 for all of this merch. So let's have a look at what maps we have coming up today, and I'd like to hear your thoughts too.
Yeah, let's go see what we have. Ban Abyss. You know what? I'm not too surprised about that. Abyss, it's been kind of an unpopular map. It's kind of like Breeze's annoying younger little brother. Bank
I
Road.
pick Road over Breeze any day. That's fair.
Yeah, me too. Pick Haven though. Haven's a good map. Bine's a fun map to watch as well. Love those teleporters. Ban Pearl. Ban Split. What's the last one? Sunset.
Oh,
we love a lot of Sunset in this. That's what I've noticed.
Split. I love
South
Split,
Asia,
though.
we love the Sunset. We cannot get enough of it. I feel like every single match I've casted so far has had Sunset somewhere in there, thrown in the mix, and for good reason. It's a solid fun map. You can play it a bunch of different ways, and you can play it fast with the Neon and the Breach, or you can play it, double Sentinel, take it a little slower. So a lot of creativity to be had there. I'm not really that surprised that these are the maps we're getting, but should be some interesting. And as you did say before, ItsMeViko has just been picking completely, off roles. Hoax has been playing duelist, who's usually the IGL initiator. Venka, if you've been in the SA in the South Asia scene for any amount of time, you'll know that one of the flashiest duelists of all time. And then he's been playing Smokes and Techno. One of the probably the region's, if not the best, then one of the best controllers. He's been playing Initiator, so we'll see if hopefully we'll get to see the Asian picks soon, but we'll see if they continue doing this sort of role swap situation here, because as far as I can understand, I think they're doing it just to hide their strats and save up for the grand finals. It's honestly a smart move.
Sure. I mean, as long as you make it there and you don't end up throwing on the way. But like you said, 2 very competitive teams here, and all 3 maps have played, maps that you have been around for a while. One of the newer ones to really come into play. But it's not about not seeing Corrode or splits. I enjoy a good split, especially for that map number 3. But yeah, Haven and Bind, familiar territory. Let's see if the role changes are still going to be the case, or if they're going to actually be willing to show off their hidden strats that they've been locking away for the tournament so far. Regarding Haven, though, I mean, it is going to be interesting to see what kind of comp these teams are running. It does seem like the double duelist is coming through for both sides. Awele Neon for GGEZ, and on the opposite side, it is going to be the Phoenix to come through, which I actually like. I feel like the Phoenix, especially with all of the other agents being nerfed into the ground, can actually find more value on a map like Haven if you can continuously farm that ult orb.
Yeah, the real problem with Phoenix is that his flash is a little bit... It's hard to, it's a little bit tough to use, because you can only flash it, left or right. And of course, you can do that, the peak flash thing where you face against a wall and then you chuck a flash a direction and you can peek with the flash. But compared to somebody like KO, who is like crazy versatility with a flash, right? Phoenix is a little bit weaker on that utility side. But yeah, that ult will literally get you on site for free, and you can just farm that so easily, especially on a map like Haven, where ult orbs on A and ult orbs on C are both, the ult orb on C is a little bit easier for attackers to get, and the ult orb on A is a little bit easier for defenders to get. There's going to be a lot of ults. That's all I'm trying to say.
100% right. Either way, though, getting into Haven right now. it remains to be seen which team is going to be coming out on top. I think that for when it comes down to these Asian comps, we've seen the efficiency of that Waylay. It seems like I'm not sure if teams have been able to adapt to it quite yet. We saw it kind of running amok, especially at Champions with a couple of teams rocking the Yoru Waylay and Kawaii comp. With Yoru having been nerfed in the recent patch, it makes more sense that teams are switching to Neon, giving them that additional bit of rotational capability that you'd want when you have a 3-side map as well. So, yeah, I expect to see a lot of very aggressive, proactive plays, especially looking at the double duelist comp on both sides. And yeah, I feel like the team that has a little bit more patience might end up with a big advantage, but could also end up paying for it. Like, it could go either way. It's a gamble.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't seen that much Yoru in South Asia, which I'm really surprised to see, to be honest. Even when Yoru was pretty good, I feel like most teams gravitated more towards that Neon, and I'm not sure if it's like, I think South Asia, you know, call it whatever you want. I think it's just a statement, but I think they really love their flashiness, you know, whether it's like, you know, so sometimes you just go in there, you look for a really cool play, and you just throw it around. I'll be honest, you throw it around. But sometimes you look for a really cool play, you hit that, and you know, people are talking about it for like days afterwards, you know. So I think that's what South Asia really likes, and that's why we don't really see much of the Yoru in this region, and why, especially after that Yoru nerf, we've seen even less of it.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I do like the Neon. Let's see how flashy plays go out here. Yeah, you're right. A couple of role swaps. Venka continues to go on the 10th pipeline, as I like to call it, you know, the duelist to Omen pipeline. And actually going to be the only player buying armor, so that feels a bit weird. But yeah, still continuing to hide Strax, supposedly. On the opposite side, the Lightning Fast. I mean, this guy has played a variety of roles in his time. And now he's going to be the one on the duelist alongside Trinity here. RBK, of course, on his usual Sova, went from a sniper main, now a Sova player. Yeah, whatever, again, just the veterans of the scene, and a lot of very familiar faces from the last 3-4 years in South Asia at the very least. Either way, though, it's going to be pressure increasingly put towards Garage. Here comes this dark cover down towards Garage window. You do have the Sheriff here. However, could find a timing. LF, though, however, forced to fall back, does find a little bit of chip, but in the end, it is going to be the seaside taken. Trinity finding that crucial opening kill. It is going to be the Omen and the smoke trying to find the damage, but Trinity with the second kill to boot. Hopes shuts it down with a little bit of spam, but still 4v3. There's a flank coming in though from King Kappa. This could be the difference.
Go!
Never mind.
Perfect.
Oh.
Last player standing.
I don't know if they expect Techno here. 1v2. 1v3, in fact, does have the isolated burst fight, gets the first kill, but not able to hit the headshot. It is going to be the Killjoy to shut him down, and GGEZ, they take the first round here, the pistol.
That was a close round there. I don't know if you noticed in the beginning, but ItsMeViko, their team ended up buying 3 sheriffs on their side, which is a pretty crazy buy for, you know, that's something I would see in ranked. Let's just say I don't think I would ever expect that to see that from, you know, a team of Radiants and Immortals. But you know, power of the, you know, the downside of having that many sheriffs is that you don't really have that much utility. So you can see there they kind of lost because they weren't able to figure out quite where GGEZ were. But you know, having a sheriff on pistol round, that's always, you know, that's basically a guardian.
Just 2 body shots, yeah. Make your way with the damage too. Now though, it's going to be a push onto the side. Hell of action with the Sheriff to find a crucial opening kill. Trades come through though. That is going to be a 2-for-2 trade. Could open up a seaside here for business. Venka has rotated over though. Here's always the sound being made. Just has to find the timing, but he gets spotted out here. Perfect paranoia. And Lightning Fast able to clean up that kill, making it a 2v3. Still do have some utility in hand, but the guns are still there for GGEZ. Go and find some damage off the back of it. The headshot connects, but it's not enough as Lightning Fast with the full armor gonna be able to live to fight another day. The 1v3 now, just looking for exits, I think. King Kappa not gonna really go forward. His angle is being watched as well by 2 players, so yeah, just gonna be an attempt at maybe finding an exit or 2.
Yeah, I mean, not much you can do here aside to die to bomb, but still not that bad of a round from the side of its, you know, ItsMeViko. Sorry, forgot the name for a second. I was kept thinking to myself Venka, but Venka's one of the players on the team. But not that bad of a round, honestly. You know, getting 2 kills is pretty good, and leaving him with only one of them as a Spectre, which is not that great coming into one of these full buy rounds. That's not too bad, honestly. Of course, RVK does have the money for a full buy, so I doubt we'll be seeing a full buy from him. And Hoax and King Kappa, they both got light armor, so this Outlaw is looking extra dangerous. Same with Helif, actually. So this Outlaw, this might be the deciding factor for this round right now. Let's see what's going on. Got a little pause going on, I think. Maybe some tech issues.
Maybe.
It's clear these guys need the Pulsar products. They're fighting for it, man. They need this stuff. Hello there, Neon.
Well, either way, I mean, while we wait for the tech pause to resolve, what do you think about what we've seen so far coming out of GGEZ?
You know what? Pretty solid play, similar to what we saw in the breakpoint. I'm not sure if you were there casting with us back then, but I did manage to.
I think I did do a day, yeah.
Yeah,
but the day was an FF, so.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But I did do a day with GGEZ, and they, lightning fast, which is lightning fast things. I don't know what else to say, man. That guy is pretty cracked.
Just a bit.
Gotta go.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. But yeah, that lightning fast guy just doing some lightning fast things, man. He plays pretty insane for, it's talking about flashy players. This guy's one of the flashiest players in the scene right now, and one of the best players in the scene as well, because he's been playing in Ascension. He's basically a veteran at this point, playing for and representing India for Valorant for a good long while now.
Definitely been there on a couple of teams, and yeah, back to the grind through tier 2. Not the easiest, but I mean, if you can, why not do it? Seems to be the case here, I suppose. Still, though, a lot left to try and find here for ItsMeViko. They have their full buy in this round. Looked like they want to play a bit aggressive to boot, with this 3 stack towards A long, depending on the killjoy, to kind of hold down the other side of the map, I would say.
Yeah, and I wonder as well, putting for the side of ItsMeViko, I wonder if putting your players on off rolls would have an effect on playing against a team that you know so well, such as GGEZ. You know what I mean? Because GGEZ, ItsMeViko, these two teams, although of course their team name was not ItsMeViko the whole time that they've been playing, but like this core team of these players have been playing against each other for a very long time now, and I can't help but wonder if just switching a few things around would be enough to just mix up the opposite team, or mix up GGEZ enough so that they kind of maybe lose a couple rounds out of not understanding how some players play, because playing for that long, especially in the tier 2 scene, you would have the coaches studying their habits, studying their mannerisms, their behaviors, and what they tend to do mid-round and how they rotate and stuff like that. So it would be pretty possible to see, although they're not playing on their main roles, it would be pretty cool to see if ItsMeViko actually managed to pull out a couple rounds, and because honestly, I am siding and I am biased for GGEZ right now, because they're a very good team, and on top of that, they're playing their main roles, whereas ItsMeViko, I mean, just playing whatever they damn want right now. So
yeah, it's also like ItsMeViko's map pick, right, for this one, or is it GGEZ's? I think this is ItsMeViko's.
I believe this is GGEZ's map pick.
Okay.
So yeah, GGEZ's map pick, and then ItsMeViko picked Bind. Yes. So yeah, pretty. I mean, hopefully GG. I mean, second round, yeah, we can't really call too much. I've casted enough games where, you know, I call something at the beginning of the round and then I go completely wrong. But looks like we will be throwing it to a break right now as we sort out these technical issues. You know what? I'm just gonna do them a favor. I'm gonna Amazon Prime them. You know, the players, maybe some of the Pulsar might the skip the technical thing. You know.
Yeah, I mean, they can try to win it themselves, but yeah, while we wait on the tech issues to get resolved, we're going to be throwing it to a short break because we need a break from yapping. So see you on the other side.
See ya.
Oh, we got scammed. Never mind.
No
Okay,
break. Okay,
surprise,
that
no
was
break.
embarrassing. Hold on, or
It's
loss,
okay.
or loss. Let's just mention it. All right, up front. We're ready. Okay,
We're
that's
back,
or
yeah.
loss from us.
Let's go. You got scammed.
We got scammed. I did that whole bit, and then they're ready.
You got jinxed.
Thank you.
RIP.
Thank you, brother. Wow, that Pulsar mice arrived quick, didn't it? Wow, that was fast. Yeah, it looks like players should be getting ready sooner or later. Wait. Nope. Problem again.
All right, guys, we're going to throw it to a break because I am going to go get some water, but we'll be right back.
I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno.
All right, hello everybody. We are back and heading straight into the round. Oh my goodness, no time to get back into it. We are just headed straight back in. Oh my goodness, and it's.
Oh, wow, the Outlaw. Still, though, a 1-for-1 trade. As you do have King Kappa waiting to take DC down, and numbers in favor of ItsMeViko for the first time in this full buy round. Still, that's one gun that GGEZ could possibly retrieve, but they've just fallen back a little bit. Regrouping around B, going in for the B hit. Just the Silva as the lone defender here. Does have access to a Phantom though, so it's at least better weaponry than you could expect. Here comes the KJ utility, the perfect bait, and Techno actually finds the kill, gets a double, and it's able to do a clean defense to come out here. And ItsMeViko, they win their first round. Techno with a huge 3K to close things out.
Hey, I mean, that's a pretty clean round. Losing only one to the Outlaw. I think they, you know, we saw in the pre-round, I think they had 3 with light shields, or maybe I think one of them switched to a Bulldog. By the way, losing only one
enemy
to the
remaining.
Outlaw, not that bad. And we can see now that both teams are on full buy now, although RVK is on the regen shield. Same with King Kappa. But, you know, both teams looking big A rush coming in. And my goodness.
Oh, nice wall there. Actually gonna be able to spot out the square, but DC there for the saving trade. That gets 2 right there. The GGEZs, they managed to get numbers to an even footing. Fully now the player to lie in wait right now. Double peek possibly coming through. It's all a question of timing. Vika goes down, but Techno gets the refrag. Still a 2v2 situation, but it's the wrong side that you're droning through. RBK actually going to be able to push out. I'm going to expect both players here.
Spike
Techno, though,
down
again with
A.
the 3K. RBK, DC the last one after RBK went down. Spike dropped in the open as well, and I mean, he might know where Techno is, but doesn't know where the second player happens to be coming from. It's a double flank coming through here. Timing has to be perfect for DC. Both players having made their way towards his back of sight right now, and DC, I mean, no way to really isolate the fights. Might be able to get off the site, though. It's all a question of timing here. Techno might be able to find it, and he pushes through. A 4K this time, a 3K last time, and ItsMeViko seems to have activated themselves.
I mean, that was a nice try by DC.
enemy
A little bit
remaining.
unfortunate that they just
Spike down
chose the
A.
perfect timing to walk up there and manage to spot the angle. If DC had just been a little bit earlier, I think he could have escaped and gone out, planted the bomb, get some plant money down, which would have really helped them because now we can see GGEZ. They are broke. They are like me after a Friday night out drinking with my friends, man. They do not have that much money. So that plant money would have really come in handy, but I mean, not much you can do. And looking out for another A rush now as we go back into the round.
This time, they don't really have any ults to work with either, because they used the Neon ults as well, if I'm not mistaken. They do have the lockdown, though, but I don't know if they're going to be using it.
I don't believe they used the Neon ult, actually.
I think they did last time, or the round before that. I'm not sure, though. Maybe I'm wrong. But either way, I mean, look at this King Kappa. Aggressive angle having been taken. Cody might not expect the player up this close. Doesn't really re-clear it, though. Just chooses to take the spike and possibly go back towards the A hit. That seems to be manifesting. Techno, though, something's giving him a chill feeling. The drone not going to spot anything except for this Killjoy turret, though, and that could just be there to watch the flank already. Short presence taken. Fully with the angle, able to get the double dink, and Kappa goes down. That's a gun that you could retrieve to boot, so that might be the difference maker in this round. The problem here is the clock. 40 seconds left, and I mean, they already know for a fact that there's going to be at least 2 players around this A site. It is going to be a switch towards a C hit. 30 seconds left on the clock. They have to take so much space right now, and Helif, if he can play Spoilsport, it's going to be the round right there. Everybody channeling in through garage, through long. It's all a question of timing here. Trinity and Venka, I mean, those kills coming through. Venka with a triple, looking for the quad. It's just up to Coley right now, though. Trying to isolate these fights just like the lesser weaponry, and ItsMeViko, a third in a row for them.
Yeah, bringing them back into the lead. I mean, that has just been some clean shots so far. You really telling me that these guys are playing on the outfront?
One enemy remaining.
Tell me Techno doesn't play Initiator? Tell me this guy is a control player? I tried going from controller to Initiator. I did not do it as well as Techno. Man, this guy's been playing great.
Techno's been playing everything, so
yeah.
he's one of the more flexible players in this lobby.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing really well so far. Really impressed with his use of utility so far. Using this, this early server data is so helpful towards gathering information.
Gotta go.
Head-on fight, though. Techno willing to face down the Neon. Gets a little bit of chip damage on him, actually, but now with the off angle. Looking to take the fight, but Lightning Fast is the one to win it out. Here comes the Waylay ult. It's actually going to be the wall to save the Neon right now in the corner for at least a few seconds. But Kappa goes down there. Both trying to find the leapfrog right now, but just not there. The timing as Lightning Fast gets a triple to open up the site. It's all up to Helif right now. Able to get the first one, but that is
Spike planted.
Planted for
That's an operator.
main. Yeah, man, I might be able to steal it, but no, just almost throws it away. But instead, it's just gonna be a special delivery.
Don't miss me
that's not
too
good.
much.
That was funny.
I'm surprised he ran in with the operator. I think maybe
I think he wanted to throw it outside. Yeah, he was trying to throw it outside.
No, but it would have been better if he just ran back CT, no? To chuck it out?
I'm not sure, bro. I think he just wanted to throw it away. A little bit of vengeance.
Yeah.
If I can't have it, you can't have it.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing we get with these two teams. Is they want the disrespect. You know, these guys have such a long and storied history with each other. They want, you know, the trash talk. They want the disrespect with each other. They, you know, so throwing away the operator gives them that. I think any little bit of mental health helps.
A lot of noise being made towards C, but it's just a fake. Seems like the spike itself is going back towards mid or A. I mean, A is going to be held aggressive once again. Techno, the one to start things off here. And the spike itself is headed towards Garage. They've gotten for these splits before, and this time there is that little bit of a lead, a bit of an expectation from ItsMeViko. They've got 3 defenders on this side of the map, and a lot of noise is being made right now by GGEZ. They're just not able to find the damage. Upshot narrowly missing out right now. They know that there's at least a couple players towards Garage. B might be their better option. A little bit of spacing attempt to be achieved here by the Solo. They're not going to connect though. The blind ult completely going wide. And half the time is ticked through already. It seems like B is where they want to go. But the spike itself is coming back towards A, and it's still Techno with the off angle to find that first blood.
Gotta go.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, damn. Just the Guardian of the A side here. Phoenix goes for additional information and possible damage as well. Just gonna be fully tucked away in the corner. Gets shut down, but Techno's there for the trade. A triple on the round already for the Sova, and the spike drops as well. The clock ticking down. 5 players left alive for ItsMeViko, and every advantage seems like they can have. They do have. There's just no time left to try and find anything in this round. Still going aggressive. Techno with 4 looking for the ace right now. It is just gonna be RVK left alone. Helef not wanting to kill, just keeping an eye on him. Does a lot of damage. Yeah, RVK, I mean, he might just die to the turret right now if he's unlucky enough. 6 HP and a dream, and Techno, I mean, he still wants this ace. He's going for it, but he's not going to have the time to get it. RVK barely, by the skin of his teeth, keeps his gun.
Yeah, I mean, Techno has been holding this A side so well so far, and we do see the GGEZ have to take a timeout here. I mean, there's, you know, I've been harping on about how Techno has been really good, especially even while roll swap, but to be honest, playing A side, like the differences between, you know, playing A side as server and playing A side as like some character like Oben or Astra, they're pretty similar. Your whole job is just to hold down this A lobby line so that they can't cross. And Techno has been doing a really good job of just staying alive and gathering information so that his team can be elsewhere. Because ideally, since Haven is a 3-side map, right, defenders are naturally at a disadvantage. So what you ideally want is to have one site where you just leave a single defender. And usually those sites on Haven would be C or A. And usually what you would do is you'd either leave somebody C cubby and then just have the rest of the players rotate to B and A, or have one player watching A lobby and then have the rest of the players on B. So Techno's been doing a really good job of enabling his team to be able to rotate with, especially when you have players like, or when you have characters like, you know, Phoenix and Neon that retake ridiculously well. Having that, you know, having that bonus of just having only needing a single player to hold down A is really helpful.
100%, and I mean, now he's got his hands on the operator as well, and even more difficult jobs. They want to choose to go forward here. That is the Phoenix on the peak, though. Gonna be tagged out by the Sova, but keeps the Neon from getting revealed, so there is still King Kappa, who's playing that second layer of defensive util, but it's just a fake once again. Not the greatest buy here. You want to make sure that the tip of your spears are going to be these duelists with the weaponry that they have, even though they might not have full armor. Still, though, look at this. Just got Techno on the angle. Operator in hand. I don't think that that Sova Dart is going to really detect him at all. So, yeah, that Dart cover, though, that's going to be useful. And Decree actually finds a kill. 4 players now. They've crossed over here. Techno suspects this. Doesn't really have the information, though. And DC still looking to find a little bit of damage. Knows the Phoenix is in the corner right now. Could hold across, but on the opposite side, it's just 4 players walking into A-side Techno. He has the opposite angle here, but that's about it. It's still going to be Techno, who might be able to catch this lurk, though, as the KJ comes in the long way around.
Spike planted.
They're just in, but Techno's in such a good spot here that I don't even think that it's that much of a disadvantage, because I doubt that anybody's going to really... Well, that being said, I can't...
Oh, wow, you jinxed him?
Commentator's curse. Commentator's curse.
Last player standing.
Manslaughter.
Oh, wow.
I'm out of here.
It's a massacre. Oh my goodness. That dark cover was so good, and then enabling them to, you know, they must have heard me talk, you know, about how Techno is holding down the A lobby line so well.
As soon as you said it, like, yeah, Ricky just gets the one shot, the D headshot.
Yeah, and then they also chucked the dark cover down after I mentioned during the timeout that Techno's doing a really good job at holding down the A line. And then as soon as he peeks away, he just gets one tapped as well by RVK. So a little bit of commentator's curse. I'm starting to think it is a real thing.
Still got the Octo in play. Goes for the peak, but two players just holding down the line. Gets that opening kill. And now Techno left on as well. Lonesome once again does go for the dry peak, but still able to hold on with full HP. Goes in for the repeat, though that's a little bit greedy. And the op, it's there for the punish. 5v3 situation. It's going to be retrieved here by Hellebuff, but very, very minor consolation right now. It's still going to be a heavy A push, but two of these defenders have rotated through. The problem is Hellebuff needed to get a kill there, and now it is just Venka. He's been incredible in the past. Not even able to get one kill though. And Trinity who finds that opening. And the 1v5 here for both. Location known, flash perfect, but the off shot still in its face. As GGEZ, they take the lead back here, 5-4.
Yeah, I think GGEZ are getting wise to how aggressively Techno likes to play this. You've seen him multiple times on this A line now, just disregarding the enemy team and just re-swinging. And now DC has bought this operator and is just holding down the angle, making sure that Techno is just not allowed to peek. So I think that's a really good adaptation by them, and they will be keeping that up. And it's not looking that great for ItsMeViko now because they are on this save round, and they may have ults, but they don't have money.
Yeah, not the greatest situation to be in. There's that early info on the C side, but they know for a fact that it's girls right now, and yeah, the strategy is perfect as well, but still somehow you're able to get away with your life. The Neon ultimate to boot, try and make some damage. Worked out here. Lightning fast on the side, gonna be deflected by the recon. Could get spammed through, but nothing really connects right now as he is gonna be forced to spam back, and the rest of his team there for the backup as the headshots connect. Just gonna be two left on ItsMeViko.
Last player
Weaponry.
standing.
One comes through as Venka finds a headshot with the Sheriff, but now a 1v4. Techno doing his best. He's been incredible before. There's the first. Tries to get the second, but it's just not going to be enough. Too easy. They extend their lead to 6 right now.
Yeah, and we're now also starting to see the disadvantage of having the server just sit on the on A side for so long, because most servers, they do like to start either A or C side. It seems that Techno really enjoys just sitting A side and just being the team anchor for the A side. But now GGEZ, I think they're starting to realize this, and they're starting to use it against him, because although ItsMeViko, they do have great retake agents, not having the server as a standard is a really big disadvantage. So I think they're just starting to hit the sides, and because they know that Techno.
Oh dear. Lightning fast already with the opening kill. Counter Sobel does do a little bit of chip damage, and it has let this Neon take up all of this aggressive in-lobby space here. That's a lot of information, knowing that the garage is still that point of contact. But here comes the Sova drone, definitely able to push the Killjoy off the angle, but it forces Hoax to give away his position. All the question of timing. Hellebuff behind one, but immediate refrag to come through. Here's the Molly. Hoax looking to do the damage. The Molly doesn't really connect, but he has the information. Just not the greatest peak, and the double peak is too much for him to do. It's all a question of timing right now, and the op has the perfect shot. GGEZ, they take control of the site, they get the spike down, and they have 3 ults left for that next round. I don't really think they're going to be needing to use anything, and Kappa might just want to go in for a save here. His team's economy is not the greatest at all.
Yeah, I mean, if he does die this round, he'll be on the complete Sheriff buy, maybe a Stinger we'll see from him. Either way, it's not looking that great, and my goodness, GGEZ are playing this well. Look, there's 3-man stack towards. I think the curtain is drawn here. There's no way for King Kappa to win this, and he knows that. Just backing off.
Go, go, go!
And yeah, great round by GGEZ again. Just avoiding Techno right now, which is honestly the valid play to do, because Techno has been on fire right now. They basically
round in the half.
Yeah, they've basically just been avoiding A the whole time, which is fair
Hey,
enough.
if it works, it works.
If it works.
Seems to have been the safe tactic, and now with the last round left in the half, both sides, they do have a bye, a little bit more scuffed here for the ItsMeViko gang, who have been kind of struggling to pull back this onslaught coming in, this consistent map pressure across the board. And the impatience coming in from ItsMeViko has been just stopped in its tracks for the last few rounds. Consistent 3v5 from the beginning of the round here. Once again, aggressive play coming in. King Kappa doing his best to try and find that crucial opening kill. But it is Venka to go down first of all here. Techno, though, does have the early aggressive off angle. Might not expect the player to come here. Gets the first one, gets the second, but the paranoia connects, and it is going to be only to find that kill. Folks gets 2 though with the bullseye, and now suddenly it's a 2v1 play. Spike going to be dropped here. I think they're going to expect this player towards mid, so yeah, folks should be able to possibly find the damage, but it's the Op to come out on top first, and yeah, Spike still dropped here. One player spotted out in the corner. LFF actually going to have time to pop the ult if necessary, but yeah, you want to be careful how you peek this. It's still a 1v2.
I got the spike.
Yeah, I mean, scary tidings here. I'm not sure if they're gonna expect him to stay on the side.
Placing
You
swamp
can see
grenade.
the host is already leaving, but this will definitely pull him back. Maybe this is all a bait though. DC's gonna rotate to C, but ItsMeViko, they already have an idea. Hoax is already Hoax is gonna beat him
30
there.
seconds
Is
left.
he ready for this?
I don't think so, and I mean, he's able to switch out the gun at least to make it like a Vandal versus another rifle on the other side here. DC looking for side control desperately. Folks does have control towards this garage area, and it is going to be going to come out on top. The flash is perfect, and a triple for him will make the scoreline close at least, as ItsMeViko gets a 5 here. GGEZ, they still have the lead, and now it's going to be the side of Onyx and the Neon on this attack, so it definitely could be very threatening.
Spike down A. One enemy remaining.
Lost that round. I have to commend DC for just being in the right spot at the right time. You can see there that he managed to get the opening kill on Venko, because Venko was trying to push down C, get a little bit aggressive, and I think the DC, noticing that they had a weak buy and were probably going to do something a little bit more aggressive, just sitting back with the operator. I mean, this guy knows how to play operator, man. He's been doing so well with it.
Really necessary round as well to keep things even. And now, I mean, this comp, both sides have that double duelist, tend to be more successful on the attacking side. King Kappa hasn't had the greatest game in terms of stats so far, but look at this rotation coming in already. GGEZ, they brought 4 of their players over towards this side of the map. RBK, the sole leftover on that opposite side. The question is, how much damage are you really going to be able to find here as you go forward? The saturate connects, and I mean, it's RBK who gets shut down, so that's a crucial pick that opens up that A side for business as the spike itself goes forward towards that side of the map. Rotation is, though, here towards the mid of the map. Trinity actually going to be able to find a decent chunk of damage, but the spike, it's already gone down on A.
Planted.
Sure, you see, able to get 1 with the spam here as LFF gets shut down. No more Killjoy utility for the close spot, but it's still a 4v4 as DC continues to find just kill after kill.
Careful now.
Nice Molly there. Trinity able to find that first kill. It's just a question of timing, though. Perfect flash and peek coming through, but the double jump a little bit too much. All up to the Sova and Techno. He's been incredible before. Not this time, though, as GGEZ. They find the retake and get themselves the pistol.
Yeah, a little bit of an unfortunate round there. I do really like the idea. Sending 2 of your players down on C and then having the rest of your gang walk up A. It's an interesting idea, but just a little bit poorly executed, because I don't think they were expecting people to push down garage and get that, you know. You could see there that King Kappa did get tagged a lot trying to cross through that little like grass area and while trying to rotate over to A. So a little bit, you know, I think they had the right idea, but they're just missing a few key parts of the plan.
Really great points there, and I mean, gives them a big advantage as well. Now the Outlaw, though, through the smoke, actually, DC once again gonna be the one to find that opening pick. Just devastating damage right now, and that second layer again, just really nice defensiveness coming out of this side. The Judge as well to try and make things a little bit more dicey, but it is gonna be key that they're heading towards Trinity, though, once again in the right place at the right time. The Whaley utility gonna let them get out safe and sound.
Enemy
Just for a
remaining.
little bit. Fully there for the refrag. It is just going to be Techno versus the world this time. A 1v3. DC already pushing out 2 players in fact coming through. Techno takes out DC at the very least, but it's still going to be the Outlaw retreat. But a very expensive round there for GGEZ. They lost 3 of their bonus guns.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. You can see that Coley didn't even manage to grab a gun. He's still stuck on the ghost, and he has to. He ends up buying a stinger. Oh, hello there. Bit
Could have
stuck,
picked up the
are we?
bulldog.
But yeah, I mean, this DC guy has been a monster on the Outlaw and the Operator so far, and I have to say, there's no real way. If you might expect me to say that, you know, oh please put DC on Jet or whatever, right? But there's no real way. Oh my goodness! Guess what? There's no real way for DC to play like he does with the Outlaw or the Operator on a duelist character. You can only really play it because he really likes holding those long lurk
Spike
timings and
planted.
holding down
Deploying
sights
drone.
with those scoped weapons. So really interesting playstyle to see. That's pretty uncommon, to be honest.
Indeed. Still going to be a 4v4. Even numbers across the board. Not the greatest weaponry here for the side of GGEZ. It is their bonus round though. They still have some utility to work with, and ooh, the timing on the stun just enough to keep them from coming through. But Techno there for the trades along with King Kappa. Venka as well chiming in with one of his own, and the Sheriff not going to be enough for RBK to try and find even a kill. Crucial round there for ItsMeViko as they get themselves 6 and keep 3 of their guns. So that's going to be very important when it comes to economy.
Yeah, managed to win that one. If they did lose that one, that would have been pretty bad for the economy. But managing to win it is pretty sublime for them. We can see that Coley is now struggling, trying to figure out what to buy, and you know the gap is still pretty wide, to be honest. Especially even though they are on that attacker's side, Haven is an attack side of the map, especially with their double duelist. Honestly, I think DC with the Outlaw here or with the Vandal here, he's been doing so well at holding down C. That being said, can't stop the solo. Commentator's curse.
Here it comes.
One enemy
Trying to
remaining.
go through right now. Find that crucial damage. Gets a lot of space though, and King Kappa off the back of it with that double kill does open up the C site. Spike finally going down. GGEZ
Spike
brought
planted.
down to just one player. RBK, I mean, been able to find a couple of kills before, but the Neon slide is just too much here, and RBK gets completely shut down. ItsMeViko recovering crucial momentum round by round, and it starts with this crucial kill onto DC, who's been incredible in finding that first pick so far, but yeah, backed into a corner. What do you really do here? Hit by the stun, hit by the ult, and of course the recon to the gameplay overall.
Yeah, and there's no. I'm really, I'm surprised they're choosing to go away again, because they did try to do that little aid strat in round 1, and they've been pretty much going C ever since and finding some pretty good success. So I'm wanting to see how their strategy changes. Well, how much of GGEZ are mid right now, though?
Take flight.
It's just a walk up
Joke's
here
over.
towards
You're
this. A long. Oh wow, RBK running for his life. They're left there, and yeah, no way to get out. The stun and the recon both just completely getting him taken down here. King Kappa now with the shorty in that close range, playing under the dark cover. Has to be a lot of patience to come through, but DC, huge kill on the flank. That's going to create this additional bit of pressure as that flank has to be watched right now. He's just going to go back through mid though, as Omen's going to be the one alone on the flank here. It's going to be the defender lockdown forced out. Players playing up close, going to have to fall back here. At the very least, or try and hide. Still have a Sheriff. Finds some spam towards long, but it's just not going to connect as Hoax finds a crucial double kill. Gonna let himself get detained, but he does have some friends left in the corner as King Kappa with a 3. The duelists both coming through huge for ItsMeViko as they get one away from tying up the scoreline.
Yeah, I'm surprised that GGEZ ended up using the lockdown for that, because they were on a save, and even though, you can argue that, it seemed to be a winnable round, I'd argue against it because, it's a 4v4, but you have worse weapons and the bomb is already planted with, 20 seconds have already passed. It's a little bit tough to win at that point. So I'm surprised they chose to invest in lockdown, especially now that they have guns. It's going to be a bit tough to use that Killjoy lockdown. But I suppose, DC, being the monster that he is, he's probably going to generate another one in a couple of rounds. So not too big of a deal. That being said, timeout does come out for the side of GGEZ, which they probably need. They've lost the last 3 rounds in a row again, and they need some sort of guidance right now, because I mean, they're looking a little bit lost on the defense right now, if I'm to be honest.
Yeah, hasn't been the greatest time. Hopefully, timeout. It serves as not just a momentum breaker, but also helps them come up with a battle plan on this defensive side so far. I mean, if you're looking at the gameplay coming in from both of these Sovas, RVK in a similar position, just left alone on his lonesome like Techno, but just not able to find the same damage. It's been very nice dynamic crunches coming in from ItsMeViko, really confusing the rotations for GGEZ. So yeah, hopefully after the timeout, they're able to find a little bit of an answer to the things that have been going on. GGEZ just kind of stuck, I would say. They look a little bit stuck while their opponents are plowing through them little by little. Once again, though, look at this. Heavy presence outside A. RVK this time does have some backup with the Omen coming to join him. Spots out the first couple of players, but they're not full on committing. In fact, it's just a mid play once again trying to work through. The flash, it's perfect, but just not able to find the kills off the back of it.
Yeah, that kind of flash would generally be used to just get people off angle, not really to get kills. Whoa.
Just spam coming through. I mean, doesn't find the kill. You do have Coley though on this elevated angle. Two players walking up, Techno and Hoax. Both have been individually brilliant in rounds before. It's all a question of timing. I don't know if RVK expects this player caught with the recon in the open, but as they didn't expect Coley to be coming in. Really nice flash to come through as well, and there's the backup coming in from the rest of the squad here. It is going to be the stun coming in. Coley though still able to get the kill onto Kappa. On the opposite side, it's Venka and Hoax who are trying to make this round still stay alive here. It is going to be Hoax to find that one kill, make it a 2v2. But I don't know if they're going to expect both of these players to be playing towards short. They know about Coley's position, but I don't know if they spotted the Neon quite yet.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds. They have to make a move. Hoax has to be aware of the wraparound. Go try to get the spike down on that backside. Omen TP, just going to be the fake call, and yeah, they're just running for dear life right now. They want nothing to do with this side of the map.
Yeah. Fair enough. Playing P, wow. I suppose they don't have time to
Spike planted.
I wonder how they're gonna play this, because GGEZ did end up separating. So if this turns into a series of 1v1s, this might be pretty bad. They might just end up linking up through C-Link though. Each of them clearing out certain bits. And
oh, the Omen.
One enemy remaining.
My ult's ready.
Venka just caught in the open. At least they're able to spot out the first player. Hope still just checked out, and yeah, it is just going to be a clean round coming in for the defenders right now as GGEZ off the back of that timeout get themselves triple digits.
Yeah, so far we've seen the GGEZ. They kind of, you know, the reason they're losing some rounds is I feel like they're kind of at the wrong side at the wrong time. You know, they've been kind of weak in their early utility, and they haven't really been utilizing it as best as they can. But now they've, you know, I think if GGEZ can get on the right side, it can predict, you know, or can see what, you know, ItsMeViko want to do. ItsMeViko, sorry, want to do, and what site they want to get onto. It'll be pretty, you know, they have the veteran team, or they have, you know, they have the better aimers, to be honest. I think they'll be able to just out aim them and destroy them.
They're running through.
My goodness.
Almost out.
Nice little dark cover to let them outside, but before the Neon ult runs out, it's just going to be a 1-for-1 trade as Kappa finds all of the space. Trinity, though, going to be detected by that recon. Still towards that backside, trying to hold down Mouse One, able to get a kill. Garbage forward with their life here. Techno and Venka, though, both of them go huge, making it a 2v1, but DC does have the advanced positioning. Could try to go forward here and find a kill onto Techno. Be caught out here by the skin of your teeth, but you got really missed. Luckily, Techno hits the shot, and it is going to be a 9th round. ItsMeViko keeping it very close here with a very convincing hit on that A side.
Yeah, it seemed like GGEZ didn't really want, or didn't really know if they wanted to sit back and wait for a retake, or just do a flood retake right then and there. Because you could see that some players, like, you know, I believe it was RVK and Coley, they ended up just dying on site because they thought, I think Coley ran out trying to help out RVK, but the rest of his team is so far behind that there's nothing, to be honest, there's nothing you can really do at that point. I think you just have to let RVK die, but, you know, a little bit of a tough call to be made there, and you know, we can see now that they're stacking up towards mid, and the power of having or of stacking up on B is having those fast rotates to be able to do those, you know, flood retakes a little better. But you need
Enemy
to have
tag.
this early information, and early information spotted.
No rotation to come through though off the back of it. The problem is it's not the greatest buy here, like you mentioned, for
Joke's over.
the side of
You're
GGEZ. And to start off with, here comes the Phoenix ult. Leon out there to try and counter it. DC though gets caught out in garage. Could very well be the route to come through here as two crucial kills come through. The Phoenix ult taken down as well. There is that counter trade though. Techno just doing his absolute best to keep things in his team's advantage. RVK though finds a kill onto King Kappa. That's a gun as well that you can pretty much retrieve. So yeah, things still a 2v2 here. And ItsMeViko, one of their players, looking incredibly low. Flank as well coming in. Coley, one of the healthiest players right now, could find the perfect
30
timing.
seconds left.
Techno looking to get the spike down.
Spike
Should be able to, but at the cost of
One
his life.
enemy remaining.
As it's all up to Venko right now. He's been incredible in the past onto site, but it is going to be RVK from heaven. The Thrifty to come through here for GGEZ as they get themselves to 11 rounds. Wow.
Yeah, it's a tough round to lose on the Thrifty as well. Just not
Thrifty.
checking heaven, a little bit of a mistake, but you can see now that ItsMeViko, they do have the ults. I mean, 3 ults right now. You know, Lockdown and the Hunter's Fury. Those are big
You're
ults.
dead.
So I think GGEZ has to be a little bit scared. Although they do have the Waylay ult, so retakes should be a little bit easier. Might be stacked towards A here, because usually Waylay ult is ridiculously useful for getting onto C and starting that retake. Because
They just
you know,
cover so
A
much
is
here.
A is easily the hardest site to retake on this map for.
Oh, look at this though.
Line them out!
Aggressive Waylay
Perfect.
actually gonna connect with so many people right now, but it's still gonna be Hopes and King Kappa to find those kills. Helif as well chiming in with Trinity being shut down. That ult completely just not finding anything as the proactive positioning from King Kappa leads the charge here. And somehow a headshot coming in from Hopes as well, even though he was hit by the ult. So very unlucky circumstances here for GGEZ.
Spike
They're
planted.
gonna be the ones on the back foot. They do have the Omen ults for some info, but yeah, in a 2v5, I mean, I think you just try to find whatever exits you can. Not gonna really be able to find too much damage, I think, unless something goes horribly wrong here. And now we have
That's
DC
done.
finding one player. Folks just walking, unfortunately, into the crosshair there. Could possibly get a second as well.
Last
Making a
player
little bit of noise.
standing.
Here's under heaven, but Kappa hears the sound and finds the trade. Just gonna be Coley left. Kind of just running away for dear life. Here comes the Neon Util to make it even more annoying right now. So Coley gets spotted out in the corner, gets triple peaked, and a 3K for the Neon as ItsMeViko gets to double digits. Again, just trailing by 1 round.
Yeah,
I'm outta here.
complete disaster there. I mean, Trinity trying to spend that conversion path and just getting. I mean, you saw it on the map. That was a ridiculously valuable conversion path. I managed to get like 3 or 4 players in it, but you know, I think his team just peaked a little bit too early. That slow effect hadn't completely, you know, taken effect yet, and it just completely lost its potency after the 2 players long died and the whole team could just stare towards the Goldo. Uh-oh. Hunter Fury coming out already. Like faster.
Actually, it's gonna be the gun to find the kill as Folks again finds that crucial opening. Another Thrifty here could be the end of ItsMeViko's dreams, and it's still a 4v4, so very much doable round. I do like this though. Waiting coming out from Hoax here to punish those who might try to go for the gun. It's all a question of the angle. DC
Oh.
actually spots out the KJ right now. Has the elevated angle, gets the headshot to boot. The paranoia is perfect, so Techno at least able to find the refrag, but it's the A site now completely taken for business. Techno should be able to get the spike down. A little bit of chip damage from the shock darts here. Not
Spike
too much though, as
planted.
the second one kind of misses, and it's still a 3v3. And this time around, once again, it's that flank to come through. Last time they didn't expect it. RVK did spot out one of the players towards short, if I'm not wrong.
Right here.
Just the
Did he
barrel
notice?
there.
Oh, he did notice. Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's just called it out, and it's a double flank to come through, so could be that crucial recon to keep things distracted. But yeah, the
Oh,
saturate
beautiful.
as well, just insane utility. Unity finds the kill off the back of it. Hope so. Still a menace
One
right now.
enemy remaining.
Perfect flash to come through. They have the volley to do that. It's just cooking alive. Venka second version off the back of that molly, and things are tied at 11-11. ItsMeViko have managed to catch up real quick there.
Yeah, I mean, this is as close as you can get it, man. These two teams, they know each other. I mean, it's clear to tell they've been adapting so well, just changing to each other's, play styles and trying to fit each other. It's really obvious to see that both these teams have had experience with each other. We can see that, DC right now, he's gone off from the scoped weapons a little bit. Stop using the operators and the outlaws because he's noticed that it's me. Stop lurking that much. And, oh my goodness! What?
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Suddenly
Last
these
player
have just been
standing.
popping off, and oh my god, Coley stuck the TP. Not what you want to be seeing from your Omen player in such a crucial round. That was
planted.
that was a TP
brave.
of all times. I don't know if that was brave is the right word, but yeah, it's just gonna be RVK left alive once again. Poor man. Seems to be left all on his lonesome. Kappa now looking to bait for his teammate as Folks finds that kill. Oh, it's just this combination of the Phoenix and the Neon. We have just started full sending it right now with the Phoenix utility, with the Neon utility, and yeah, I mean, even though the off finds the kill, the utility does connect. It's just not gonna be enough. And Kappa has just find so much damage in that round, dude. What the heck?
Last player standing.
Did ridiculously well, man.
That TP was yeah.
Linking it back to what I said about the flashy plays. Imagine he did end up getting a couple of kills there. That would have made the round possibly winnable, but it's not exactly the right play to make it that
Revealing
that
area.
point in time.
Not the best timing for sure. A little bit unlucky, but all things considered, it could be worse. Now, I mean, GGEZ. It's their map pick. They want to make sure they get this to overtime, but look at this. They've avoided the B side for the last 2 rounds, and now they're looking to go for a full hit. The problem is there is this lockdown available. Never mind. Techno takes DC down, and suddenly the retake capabilities go down as Techno finds a crucial double kill. There is still that shock dart available, but now this attacker Killjoy, it's gonna buy so much space right now. Trinity trying to find punch play, trying to find the damage. The lurk from Menka, though, bringing it down to a 5v2, and what a majestic comeback coming in here from the side of ItsMeViko. RVK gets at least that first kill. Trying to play for his life. Trinity and RVK trying to make this possible.
Last player
and they have to go forward. Just gonna be the 1v3. RVK gets another, make that a 1v2. Just have the Sova ult, but just no time on the clock. And more importantly, no information on the positioning of these players either. Killjoy Molly to boot. Knows the first player. I don't know if he's gonna expect the second in the window. And yeah, just no time to be able to get that defused.
One enemy remaining.
At least RVK looking to go for those kills, keep things, keep the scoreboard on his side. But yeah, the round not gonna be in his favor as ItsMeViko. They take away their opponent's map pick with an insane comeback in that second half.
Yeah, ItsMeViko playing so well there. My goodness, if you told me that these guys were on their off rolls, I wouldn't believe you. I mean, these guys have been playing so well.
One enemy remaining.
They have some genuine strategies. I mean, this is pretty crazy. I wouldn't have expected
Out of
this.
charges.
Like, what do you think about the map?
Honestly, it was so back and forth. Really nice adaptations, though, coming in from ItsMeViko. And I think towards the end, the Phoenix and the Neon definitely found their synergy. So much utility dumped into side. And I mean, they were very good at being able to break apart this defensive setup. For RVK, just not allowed to find a situation where they had that advantage. I mean, in the beginning, they were able to find those proactive kills. But yeah, towards the end, it was always every single opening kill or two. Those first few deals going the way of
one enemy remaining.
A little bit of a heartbreaker for ItsMeViko. For GGEZ, ItsMeViko. They steal away the map. And yeah, it is going to be them taking the lead up in the semifinal 1-0. Next map is going to be their own pick of bind, so they're going to be looking very confident on home territory. And like you said, Rock, I mean, if this is them on their off rolls, it's going to be very interesting to see them in that grand final if they do go for those on rolls that you said. Especially
not
with joining
only
into
their
team.
off rolls, this was just straight up not their map pick. This was I believe this was GGEZ's map pick. So I hate to see what's gonna happen on Bind. ItsMeViko, they can, I believe if they wanted to, they could just pick the actual, comp that they like to play and then just win out the round quick, because this is only a best of 3. And GGEZ, they are a strong team. I mean, they've been, they have a history with each other, so I'm sure they know how strong they are. So if they wanted to, they could just, I'm sure if they could, close this out immediately. But you know, they do have the ego, they do have their pride. I wouldn't be surprised if they do end up playing, you know, keeping on their off rolls and saving the straps, maybe for the grand finals.
I mean, they're just one map away from it now, so who knows? I mean, it was a nice attempt for sure from GGEZ, especially since they've got like that 10-5 lead. But yeah, once the pull by kicked in, it was just insanity. Techno on defense, Hoax, and I think it was their Neon player along with Venka on the lurk as well, doing so much damage on the attacking side, just consistently putting up pressure on all of GGEZ's sides, and yeah, consistently winning out these confrontations as well. Techno in particular is just so good at those trades in that second half. But yeah, some really incredible rounds coming out of GGEZ's side in that first half especially. But yeah, it's just going to be ItsMeViko to come out on top. They found that early lead. They lost it for most of the game, but they just deny overtime. They play really, really well. And yeah, in particular, Hoax's positioning throughout a lot of these rounds on the attacking side have just been very, very nice.
Yep, and we should be seeing the team summary right now, hopefully. I believe we have that ready. Yep, here we go. And 12 first kills for each side. I mean, you can't lie. DC was doing really well on getting the first kills. I mean, I didn't know how many he got exactly, but I'd say it was probably on par with, you know, I believe he got around like 3 or 4. Post plants though, all going towards ItsMeViko's side. I think they did really well in making things really messy for GGEZ. I think GGEZ, they really do like to keep things more simplified and a little bit more, you know, technical, and they don't really like the micro plays and the, you know, they really do love their macro plays and having things organized. So ItsMeViko knowing that and making things really messy for GGEZ, I think that's a big part of, you know, what's going on. And yeah, there we go. We do see, wow, Techno at 30 and 14 there. What?
Yeah, I think the big roll was the Techno 30 bomb coming in from the Sova. 4 first kills, by the way, on Sova, and that's most of them I'm willing to bet were on that A side defender side. Of course, towards the end, I mean, Kappa, we were talking about how he had a bit of a slow beginning in the game, being able to only find 3 kills in like 8 rounds or something. But yeah, definitely caught up in that second half. Both him and Hoax, incredible. I'm willing to bet that a lot of those kills were coming through. And I mean, I think the biggest difference between these two teams wasn't the first kills or the damage. It was that post plants, because it was 11 out of 12 rounds that IVK were able to win on their attacking side. And they got the spike down in most of them too. That's what that kind of shows as a stat. So definitely more money to work with. And GGEZ, I mean, they were just consistently caught in that sad economic cycle. DC, like you said, was able to find a couple of first kills to start off with. But for the rest of it, I mean, it's just unfortunate. It is going to be IVK to come through all the way with those multi-frags. And I mean, if your Sova is going 30, yeah, it's just insane. The MVP, it is going to be Techno. A little bit of a insane gameplay to come through. 355 ACS, not what you'd expect to see on the Sova. 2.1 KD too. So yeah, just not a typical. I mean, a typical day at the office for Techno, but on Sova, yeah, that might be a first.
Yeah, I mean, God, Sova on a Haven as well. Haven, I feel like Sova on Haven is a really, you know, flop, or, you know, it's a really like fail or, you know, succeed story where you either do really well on Sova or you do really bad on Sova. I don't think it's like too crazy. So you know, I'm really happy that Techno did very well this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he did really well on Bind either. So you know, I'm excited for that one.
100%. But I mean, map number 2, it's on the cards whether or not we're going to be able to see a 2-0 coming out of IVK, or if GGs are going to be able to make a comeback. It remains to be seen. Either way, though, I mean, I think we're just going to throw to a quick break right now before we head into map number 2, give the players a little bit of time to hydrate and stuff. And yeah, we'll be right back. We'll see you on the other side. We're just going to take a quick break right now.
Time for me to hydrate as well. I need some water, man.
Same. I've been yapping a lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see you after the break.
See ya.
I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop. I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I can't stop.
Welcome everybody back to the Pulsar X Waimers Showdown powered by Ascend. We have had just an electric first map there, and having ItsMeViko winning out 13-11 in a really close Haven match. So excited to see what our bind match will be like. Hopefully it'll be a bit if not as close, a little bit closer than the match we just had, because this was a banger match so far. So we'll be excited to see. And of course we have to talk about all these role swaps. Usually what I like doing is I do like predicting what characters or agents that the players will play after, because usually I will have done my homework and study their roles. But for this tournament, I can't do that. There's no way for me to do that. Anything I say could be contradicted, because they could just pick something that, I really do feel like ItsMeViko, they're a real vibe-based team, they don't really take it too seriously. So I'm not going to make any predictions to save my reputation right now, but I'm excited to see what we have.
Yeah, I mean, it remains to be seen what's going to be the case here. Techno, of course, playing up close and personal in so many of these rounds of the Sova. That's what you expect your Neon or Race player to be doing. And yeah, Techno, you might switch him from one agent to the other, but his playstyle hasn't really changed that much. And yeah, I mean, I feel like
aim stays the same, Aim stays the same.
Yeah,
so.
Aim, playstyle, aggression, whatever you want to call it. Just really nice gameplay coming out from this team. And I mean, ItsMeViko, they might have started slow, especially letting GGEZ get up to, I think it was a 10-5 or 10-6 lead there. Despite that, it is still them who were able to walk away with the game, and I think a lot of that was that adaptation towards the second half, or rather the second half of the second half, so as to speak. So yeah, really nice kills coming in from both Kappa as well as Oaks there to open things out. And now that they're on bind, I'm going to be interested to see if we're going to be seeing a continuation of that double controller comp here. But we have a couple of sponsor callouts to make out while we wait for the game to start here. So firstly, there is a Pulsar X Waimers giveaway right now for people watching. You can win a mouse pad or a sleeve or even a keyboard. So yeah, a little bit of merch there for the win here. A gaming mouse as well, a mini gaming mouse. So if you're interested
mouse pad
there,
is fire,
and
I'd say. Mousepad looks
Yeah, I
so
like the-
clean. Having that
I
on
like
my
the
desk,
sleeve.
my goodness. I don't.
I would
really
like to get the sleeve, so yeah, like, you know, Pulsar gamers, if
you
you're
know what?
listening, give me some merch, you know. I'm down.
If I win the sleeve, I'll try out sleeves. But I've never tried out sleeves before, and that's the only reason. So you know what? I don't have. I guess I don't really have an opinion on them because I haven't tried them.
The only sleeve that I really want is not a game sleeve, it's like a tattoo sleeve, but you know, you gotta kind of save
Oh,
for
of
that.
course.
So yeah, I would like a real epic tattoo sleeve. But yeah, I mean, the sleeve here does look pretty nice. Talking about pretty nice though, the win there for ItsMeViko has to be feeling really good because it was their opponent's map pick and they were able to take it away despite, you know, playing from a disadvantage for most of that map. I think it was like a 7-11 to 11-11 comeback that they eventually closed out with the 13-11. So just really clean gameplay coming in from them. And talking about the award for the clean gameplay here, you do have 2 lakhs worth of gear on the line for the winners and runner-up of this tournament. So whoever does win this game, they're going to be guaranteed some prizes coming in for 2 hours grand final, because the runner-ups, they're all going to be getting themselves, all 6 players are going to be getting the H2H mini wireless clear mouse, black colored if I'm not wrong, and everybody who wins will be getting a mousepad as well as a keyboard. There's also a special prize for the MVPs that's going to be considered from the quarterfinal onwards. I know we've just been casting the semis and the grand final tomorrow there, but yeah, that keyboard definitely looks really nice. It's also got like a hair trigger, so definitely going to provide a little bit of a competitive advantage. But yeah, we have the agent select ready to go, headed over to the map of Bind. Let's see if we persist with the double duelist here, or if we're going to be something else, see something else coming out of both these teams. And yeah, it's the Neon and Raze, King Kappa and Hoax continuing to go for the duelist, but Venka is the one to switch agents this time because he's switched over to the Deadlock from the Omen.
Yeah, Techno back onto the controller role, taking a break from carrying his team this time. Well, you know what? Maybe not. I've seen some
maybe not. Brimstones have been like insane on this map. I wouldn't put it past Techno.
They say, you know, Brimstones. I mean, he's a controller character, but I don't know. I've seen some Brimstones just go absolutely crazy, so I wouldn't be too surprised.
Have you seen the guy with the shotgun who plays like just, you know, judge and
I hate him. He's ruined my too many people have learned from him, and I hate playing this map now because I just have to fear for my life whenever I, you know, go into hookah or U-haul or anything.
But there's a lot of utility here to try and clear things out. You also have the Yoru for the for DC. I like that, seeing how aggressive he was willing to get on the KJ. So maybe a little bit of a better role here. You've got the double movement agents coming in for GGEZ. And you also have the Viper as that pseudo sentinel along with Brimstone utility to try and stall them, but post-plant here going to be kind of insane for IBK because you've got the Brim util. Pretty sure Techno knows his lineups. You also got Venka on the Deadlock, and I feel like the Deadlock is one of those agents that's much more useful in the post-plant, or at least as useful in the post-plant as she is on that sentinel role purely. So yeah, definitely a lot to play for here. If you look at both of these teams, RBK switching over from the Sova to the Fate on this map as well, continuing to play that info initiator for his team. I feel like between the capabilities of the Viper and the Fate to just, you know, kind of make players look lower in terms of that HP pool, it's going to be pretty important for this team comp to find those crucial spam kills and everything else here.
Yeah, and most important part of this Viper is that wall that they're going to put down on A, letting them, you know, enabling them to get that lurk off and just crossing that big, ginormous gap that normally you wouldn't really have any chance of crossing. But oh, he's done a different wall this time, smoking off U-haul instead. That's an interesting one.
It's going to force these defenders to play onto site. Venka already looking a little bit aggressive, but it's this push towards the speed and hookah angle that actually finds the first blood. Gonna be falling back though as Trinity finds the refrag here. And you still have got the push coming through. All a question of timing. Hello spots out the second player to boot, tries to go in for the flash peek, but could be surrounded on both sides right now. Hello trying to make his way back, but the numbers still in favor of ItsMeViko. Still though, all the noise being cut here for GGEZ. They want to try and find a trade, but aware of that possibility, ItsMeViko, they've completely fallen back right now, not caught by any of this util. Helef with the off angle, looking to possibly find the kill on this crossover. Spots out 2 players, but doesn't take any damage, so clock ticking down, 45 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, ItsMeViko literally pushed GGEZ all the way back to their spawn, and they basically just had to reset and clear out every single corner from the beginning again, which is why they're so damn low on time. And I think
for Techno.
Whoa. Triple six.
One enemy remaining.
Oh wow.
Spike down.
Venta gonna be the one
Go.
to take go, catches two of them in the net, and is just able to tap them out of existence one by one, denying the spike plants as well. Yeah, poor Techno might have been caught out
30
completely
seconds
flashed,
left.
but he was just a bait here for Venka to swing in. Perfect deadlock utility, perfect
One
headshot
enemy
damage,
remaining.
just able to isolate the
Spike
fight,
down
gets
A.
them one by one. And it is gonna be ItsMeViko to get that opening pistol round, the first one of the day, I think, for them.
Yeah, and Venka doing so well as well that he got the net on all three of them. Just getting all three players to kneel before him, man. He's got that Conqueror Haki. My goodness, that was such a great timing. You wouldn't expect him to have been, you know, one of the flashiest duelists the way he's using his utility right now. This guy's been on fire.
Just 100% able to do so much damage. Now, clock ticking through. Not the greatest buy here for these defenders. Sorry, for these attackers. Just no spike plants, so no force buy to come in either. And yeah, once again, it seems like ItsMeViko, they want to go aggressive here. Try to get that proactive map presence. Does seem like Showers is that first angle of attack right now. Hans comes through, gets broken through. It's still gonna be the peak, but from up close,
One enemy remaining.
to find the kill. It's just a Bulldog versus the world, and Techno able to clean up against both of these pistols. They lose out. Just no gun, I think. They're actually able to pick up the Vandal as well, because one of them only had a ghost, so they don't really lose anything. 4 players alive.
Yeah, and that's the power of getting a ghost. You might be confused to see why, you know, some players
One enemy
now
remaining.
get a ghost on the firearm, but it's exactly for this, because if you end up, you know, losing a player or two, which at this level you would pretty much always expect to lose a couple of players. Pretty rare to win an eco round with all your players. Having that player on a ghost means that you're able to just, you know, pick up a gun and throw back your team. So really smart ideas. And oh my goodness.
Spike down A.
Pop off, 1-for-1 trade though. Lightning Cross gets dinged through the wall, but Trinity and Lightning Cross between them, shutting down all of these players, leaving them in a 2v4. It's
Last
equal
player
now.
standing.
Not the greatest guns, and they pay for it with their lives. All up to Kohli. Hawks does have the side, but to what avail? The spike is dropped towards short. Goes in for the long lurk. There is still going to be this Yoru towards CT. Presence going to be expected. I don't know if the sound was heard there by DC, but with spike dropped on short, nobody's going to be really watching any of these angles. I think Fast able to retrieve it, the 1v4 here. Outlaw in hand could be the difference maker, finding at least a couple of kills, but it's all just a question of timing right now, and Hoax, whether he has it or not, remains to be seen. Gets the first one. Takes a little bit of chip damage, but Trinity should be able to get the spike down as DC with the spam. And the push towards CT gets that final kill. First round on the board for GGEZ with 3 people left alive.
Yep, pretty good from GGEZ. They managed to take advantage of their superior gun power. You know, ItsMeViko did try and do a little bit of a creative strategy and going down short and getting an early pick. And Venka did actually manage to get one, but not enough to secure the round. So a little bit unfortunate, but it's all right. Just an eco round, not too much lost. They still got guns this round, and everybody's on full shields.
Close round. But yeah, it remains to be seen how much more they can find with the full buy finally kicking in. Looking at the ultimates, Trinity does have that showstopper, so could be a major ult if you're able to find a kill or two off the back of it. But yeah, it seems like we have a little bit of a tech pause once again. It always seems to happen around this round after the bonus. It's really weird.
Yeah, it is, man. You know, I wonder if there is a correlation for that. If there's like, you know, some rounds that's more. Oh, hello there.
That's just your internet to go away, yeah. Picking the worst time. But yeah, hopefully Lightning Fast are gonna be able to come back and get themselves a gun. Should be able to afford a Bulldog or a Judge, or even just go half armor and find something. But yeah, I think Trinity's showstopper is what I have my eyes on this attacking side. So hopefully gonna be the gun or the opening that they need to get themselves onto site here. ItsMeViko though. I mean, Venka was able to show off his sharpshooting skills in the pistol. But after that, it's just been GGEZ to find that opening kill. They've been very good at working the showers angle in particular. Once again, going for the double peek, the stun, the flash, and the peek. This time it was a fake TP though, so no kill to come through. A little bit better awareness and a decent amount of util baited off here towards that showers angle. Still not being able to take super deep control. You're forced to play a little bit more passively. Util trade for util trade again. Here comes the raise util. You already have the boombot out. A little bit of spam could get the nade as well. Raise ult though, it's still gonna be in the hands of Trinity here, who could use it to break open the site.
DC is 1 HP after that spam, man. That is so scary. He nearly got killed straight through the smoke. It looks like they are recommitting. I mean, this is the power of that Viper wall, right? As soon as you put it up, yeah. As soon as you put it up, it really does eliminate a lot of the places where there's meant to be. And that being said, oh, good nade.
It's exactly the kind of damage you want to be seeing here. GGEZ now with the numbers disadvantage. 2v4. Vinka with the flank to boot.
One enemy remaining.
Just has to peek
30
out.
seconds
Doesn't
left.
even need to. And it's just going to be RBK left by himself. Sliding into his EMs though. It's going to be Kappa. Goes past him with the 180 flick into his head. And it's a third round on the board for ItsMeViko. Really showing off why they picked this game. This map looking so confident on the defense. And consistently you can see like just this push coming out on this B side. Outside of Hookah, Venka keeping the pressure up and really punishing that lack of a dedicated sentinel who can watch flank.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard part about this Viper comp, right? There's especially when you play it with a double duelist and you know no niche or no sentinel. It's really tough to be able to watch your flank. I mean, you could see that whole time after they lost. After you lose a couple of players, it's really tough to be able to watch that flank. They were doing really well there in the beginning of the round. They had 2 players towards B, 3 players towards A, and they didn't really have to worry about their flank, right? But then as soon as they lost a couple of players due to like eventual trades that happen or whatever, it became really tough to watch both, try and attack the site and watch your flank at the same time. And I think it'll be a bit hard for GGEZ to play, play this round out or play this game if they continue like this, because ItsMeViko has just such a tendency to play aggressively and go for these really aggressive trades that you wouldn't not really expect for proteins to do.
Definitely makes things a little bit more complicated. Now the money, not the greatest either for the side of the attack right now. Of course, I do see the judge and that showstopper still in play. Could be a major difference maker. Venka now though going to be the one to be playing anchor on this A site. 2 away from his own ultimate here. The annihilation could be crucial at stopping the charge this round though. I mean, we've seen what these attackers can do with the Viper wall there to scale up. We saw the similar play in Haven to come through, but you still have this deep showers control. And yeah, I mean, sure, the Molly at least gonna try to deny the spike plant here. Techno gets a kill already. A lot of damage taken by RBK. Here comes a showstopper though. He's actually able to dodge it, and Techno still with the spam, finding kill after kill. Numbers though, ItsMeViko, they have them in their favor once again. You all control taken, but RBK is so low, still able to get the headshot, but immediate counter threats come through. And once again, it's the flank coming in. This time from Kappa. Both players going for the double peek. Kappa with the flank and Hella from the other side to shut things down, and ItsMeViko they get themselves to
Out of charges.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I've been saying. They, GGEZ did go for that really fast play onto A, but then they got completely snuffed out by that singular brimstone smoke and Venka's net that ended up stopping the plant. So they really need to work, and especially I have to mention that pause that they did after losing 2 players was actually just it put the nail in the coffin for them, because you can't pause at that point when you have no trip and you pretty much, King Carpo, I believe, was going up the flank there, so you can't really pause in that situation. You have to group together and just push. I think the right decision would have just been push CT together and fight that, that backside space. But it's you not having a sentinel is really proving tough for GGEZ on this attacking half so far.
Yeah, consistently it's been somebody or the other just coming in for that flank play, and yeah, ItsMeViko. They are the ones to dominate in terms of the map control. We need a better lurk as well, maybe to come out from GGEZ to keep themselves from being flanked so many of these rounds. But yeah, the utility has also just been great. The Sky in particular providing a lot of value, enabling those early rotates to come through, because if you're going to be able to put the dog in through, for example, the TP, to get that early info towards the outside of Showers or towards the outside of Hookah, yeah, your Neon or your Raze can play much more aggressively, like they are doing right now. Here comes the Neon ultimate. Multiple players, though, all the way in spawn, trying to find the damage right now. They've been pushed so far back, and Kappa gets that opening kill. The second one to boot as well, looking for the third. Off the back of the stun, and Telefep with the backup to get it. And now, numbers in favor once again for ItsMeViko. 4v2, the heal to come through as well for that damage. Neon, he might have run out of his ults, but yeah, RBK and Yuli left to pick up the pieces. RBK finds that first headshot. I don't know if they're going to expect the second player, though. RBK not going to be able to do that in DC now in a 1v2. Kappa knows it, knows that this fight is isolated, so gotta just be going back right now. Fakes the noise.
One enemy remaining.
Drone there, and here comes the Euro to be able to pick up this information. Benka hiding all the way onto site. Not gonna hear any of this, not gonna be spotted either, so yeah. DC could find the damage. Here he comes, though. Gonna get out, find spots out, and here's the teleport. Awkward round there, but yeah, Benka stays put on D is rewarded for that. Very nice try, though. I mean, it was a 2v4, and he almost managed to bring it down to 1v1.
Not go far enough, although I have to say, I don't believe that round was close, because, you know, GGEZ played. Well, GGEZ did play well. They played like the most correct, you know, decisions that they could have made. But
especially after that bad start,
I think it was a little bit of ItsMeViko just choosing. If they wanted to, they could have just ran all the way back onto B and then just
Launching smoke.
You know, played two on each side and done that. But I think they chose to just sit on the bomb, and so hopefully they get kills and get a little bit more action going. But you know, the game, you gotta play this game and have fun, man. If you're not having fun.
Always someone trolling, yeah, just like my rank games.
Oh.
Here it comes though, Kappa. Looking to check the corner. Spots out. Spots out lightning fast. Gotta check the other side, but it's gonna be Trinity to find that first kill. Elefa goes for the peek with the outlaw, gets that first kill. Kappa though could be the difference maker. Gets that first kill. The spam gets the second to boot as well, and now with Spike in his control, looking for a little bit more. Spots out lightning fast here as a full kit of Yuko right now to try and hold off of. Actually gonna be forcing that Viper's kit out, but I don't know if this is the best idea right now. You just got so much utility to work with. I mean, yeah, okay, Kappa willing to take the at the very least, but the spam still comes through. And yeah, just sliding into the DMs there, HP and a dream, but it's all you need. Kappa with a 4K to bring Viko to 6. Wow, just a dominant showing. Yeah, the Viper's still gone as well. That could have been a win position in your 4x round, but you don't get anything off of it. Not even a single kill. That just sucks.
I mean, you know it's bad when you have to Vipers hit your own. It's really sad to see there, and King Kappa, we gotta commend his restraint, right? Seeing that Viper, pinging him out, and then just walking straight past. I know, I would have just shot the Viper immediately, man, to be honest.
Yo, I don't know, bro. That was just really awkward. But it works out. ItsMeViko continue their winning ways, and
face your
again,
fear!
Kappa in the corner this time around gets spotted out here. Double kill come through. Here comes the showstopper, though. Actually able to find the range. Trinity goes down. LFF in the corner. 1-for-1 trade once again, and now it's a 2v2 the Spike, though. It's down in Showers. Pokes with the angle. Tries to get the kill, but now gonna be double peek. No way. He's able to fall back. Benka with the annihilation. So he's the difference maker, but Cody with the off angle to find that second kill. No way for them to play for the post plant. It is just gonna be all the O2s here, but with that opening kill around finally. Not really living up to their name today, I must say.
I mean, it's been GG, it's been good games, but it has not been easy for him.
Anyone, yeah.
Yeah, it's not been easy for anybody except for, I suppose, ItsMeViko for the last, 5 rounds this map. But things might be changing.
Launching smoke.
I think they found a new stride in their step. They figured out their ideas now. That being said,
Oh no. Oh dear.
oh look at King Kappa. Is he ready for this? Oh!
Yes, he is. And here comes the annihilation. Not gonna find anything though. And Kappa still just running around the map, being an absolute menace right now. And yeah, just this utility dump to be able to buy some time. GGEZ still do have a Brimode though. The problem is they haven't really been able to find anyone to use it off of. Once again, Kappa just goes in for the deal, really showcasing the capabilities of the Neon here. And GGEZ, I mean, at least he has the spike. Does Coley gonna be running over towards that B site? Could try to get a plant with everybody just waiting outside of this teleporter, but yeah, the moment that spike tap gets heard, it's just everybody from this team holding hands right now as that spike goes down. One person comes in through the TP, the second as well, the third on the flank to boot, so it's just a lot of isolated duels to come through. Coley does have the orbital strike here, could be an absolutely huge ult, gonna be burning it quite early, and it's gonna let him buy a little bit of time, but he did hear 2 to TP. Gets the dink on the first, but it's just bait. Kappa doing everything he can to make sure that the rest of ItsMeViko are able to confirm the round, and they do indeed get the defuse as well. So yeah, just a very, very convincing round.
Yeah, I have to say, it might be a little bit of the team comp dip as well. I've been looking at the team comps, and honestly, for the side of GGEZ, what they really want is to get the bomb planted down and then play their utility, right? They want to play their raise utility. They want to get the Viper, you know, make use of the Viper orb, make use of everything, right? But they can't really get that bomb down because ItsMeViko just have so much stuff to delay the plot. They got the net for
They got everything,
they got the nade, they got the stun from the Neon, they got the molly from the Brimstone. Like it's been impossible for GGEZ to plant the spike in this half. So I mean, I'm not sure what kind of adaptations they're gonna make. To be honest, I'm at a loss as well.
It's been really difficult for them for sure. Ooh, nice headshot though by Trinity, but here comes Kappa and Hoax again. The double duelist combo just re-clearing all of Hookah. And we've got the Sky Trailblazer as well for some additional info. Beautiful shot by RVK though to keep things even. That's a gun that you can possibly retrieve as well, although you can see Helef kind of just coming back to try and maybe punish those who come for it. Has this Hookah control, but just alone by himself here. I don't know if he's going to be able to find both kills. It's coming through on contact. And just a lovely short peek there. Another gun that you can retrieve. Nobody really remaining here from ItsMeViko's side. Everybody else on that A side. It remains to be seen if they're going to go for this deep push or if they're going to just rotate back. And that Brimstone smoke, it might be the decider. Unless, of course, RBK is able to find something. Able to retrieve the gun at the very least.
30 seconds
so,
left.
Yeah. Clock ticking. Seems like B does seem to be their best bet. And the Haunt as well as that your util comes through should be able to get them sight, and another gun possibly is just dropped in the corner here. Here comes the Brimode though, stops the spike from going through. A lot of chip damage being done to DC and buys enough time for the rest of the squad to
10
rotate
seconds
possibly.
left.
The problem is Lightning Fast is still on this back line here. You want to make sure you check your corners. Doesn't matter even if you do, because Lightning Fast just gets both of them, and GGEZ, they win the Thrifty to get closer to getting that scoreline, making it more even. Oh no!
Really important.
One enemy remaining. Thrifty.
And we can see that ItsMeViko, they're not on the greatest of buys. Venka, man, he's
one enemy remaining. Thrifty.
You know, you kind of have to. You know, it's kind of a round where you have to save because next round will be the final round of the half. So, you know, I'm not expecting ItsMeViko to do well in this round, but hopefully they can damage GGEZ's economy enough. And I think they've done well, GGEZ, to put some more pressure towards the B side. We can see there that GGEZ really likes putting pressure towards the A side, but they realized that really wasn't working.
Poison's off.
So they've completely switched up now.
Bomb buddy out.
Trying to squeeze out the B side now.
Oh, nice shot. Trinity is really good at finding these openings. Showstopper as well. Helef not able to find that kill, and it's just a triple core Trinity right now. It is a bit of an eco round for ItsMeViko, so expect a result like you said, but just a huge opener, a triple opener in fact from Trinity to get them started. And yeah, Hoax and Spawn hoping to maybe find a kill or two, get that showstopper a little bit charged up here, or just go down to the spike possibly and not give them any more kills. No ultimates available for that next round for GGEZ, but yeah, folks just happy to play it a little bit slow, not wanting to really let them get anything more than they need to. At least for ItsMeViko, they're gonna have a buy for the next round, but the economic damage, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be much here. And yeah, Hoax
To be honest, as Hoax, I think he wanted. Yeah, I think he wanted that at this point because now Hoax actually gets 1 point closer to the. But Hoax gets 1 point closer to his raise ult, and just Hoax is an ult orb and a kill away from that ever important raise ult. That Yoru ult may be important, but getting close to that raise ult as well. I mean, that Yoru was pretty much getting to his ult this round either way, right? Either way, they're either fighting C or they're fighting A, and they're getting that Yoru, that ult. So for me, I don't really see it as that much of a loss for ItsMeViko, for Hoax, even though he did die that round and gave the Yoru his ult.
Who's next?
Could be better, could be worse. You just don't want to let a team like this get anything for free, I suppose. And yeah, once again, early showers control Garner. Yoru ult towards Hookah, spots out Venka. So yeah, just gonna be forced to fall away here. Tries to go in for the peek, gets the date, but yeah, 1-1 trade. Flank is quick though, and the spam perfect. King Kappa with 3 on the round. Really nice reactiveness coming through. RVK, 1 enemy remaining there, and Techno coming in for a crucial help to come through. Spike dropped right now, lightning fast. Has managed to walk through long. Might be able to find the timing on this position, but with that Brim smoke again, just in such a tough spot right now. No smokes available either. It's all gonna have to be contact plays. Techno still inside the TP, ready to swing if LFF takes that fight. And yeah, I don't know. Just seems like a pretty impossible round.
Yeah, I mean, not much you can do there. I don't know how many Brim smokes are left, but I mean, there's no real way Lightning Fast can, unless there's a timing here. Oh, he's missed it.
30 seconds
but yeah, there was
left.
no real way for Lightning Fast to get out of that smoke without just waiting the full time, and we can see that. Oh yeah, Techno. I was gonna say Techno's sitting in that.
He ain't moving, bro.
Yeah,
he ain't moving. He's just settling down there for, I don't know, to be honest. What do you call that?
Camping out.
Like you're not getting through. Like, we have too many people for you to try to sit down.
1 enemy.
Now we switch over to this defense half, and I honestly have the same worries about the same problems that GGEZ will have on their attack half. I think they'll have the similar problems on the defense half. I think if ItsMeViko make this too messy and GGEZ, let's say they take this down to like a 3v3, right? It's gonna be, they're not gonna have enough players or utility to keep a good hold on each site, and ItsMeViko will be able to get control of sites a lot easier than compared to if they had that initiator or had that sentinel. Sorry.
Yeah, those all make sense. I think the problem here though mainly is first of all, we've just been completely letting Kappa run amok here. Finally somebody's able to put a stop to him in his tracks. Techno though on this lurk actually finds out a crucial kill, and with that rotation over that is just totally left alone here. Gets that first one, but then comes there for the immediate trade. No heal available though. That is the B side completely taken though, and they should be able to get that post squad down. Venka's still alive here. That deadlock util, along with the raise util, gonna let Hoax get that plant down, but there is still Venka towards elbow. Just has to find that perfect timing. 2 players already through here. I know it's gonna be the expectation to come through, and Lightning Fast, yes, actually gonna be able to predict that particular play. 1 towards long, 1 towards elbow. Slowly re-clear coming through here. Everything is just gonna be timing for Hoax. Gets that first one and the second. That's gonna give him the paint shows back. And now that means Techno can just play for this Molly. So much utility available right now here. And yeah, Hoax just gonna be the one to fall back. Doesn't really want anything to do with the rest of this. And yeah, the Molly to boot as well. Trinity looking to diffuse. Just no way in hell you're gonna be allowed to even touch it. You don't even need the Brim volley. It's just Hoax to be able to find all 3 players left alive. Nice little adjust there on Lightning Fast. Overkill to boot. I mean, you didn't even need the headshot. He was like so
1 enemy
very,
remaining.
very clean work from Hoax here.
Yeah, got the headshot anyways, man. He's got to keep up that headshot percentage.
Yeah, a little bit more damage. And I mean, we were talking about the previous map, about the impact that King Kappa and Hoax had. I mean, King Kappa is basically playing that defensive side like the attack, let's be real. Just pushing through every round and finding like a double or triple frag. So yeah, he continues to do more of the same. Absolutely disgusting work coming in from him. And yeah, I mean, if you are a fan of ItsMeViko, it seems like they're very likely to make their grand final.
Yeah, it's looking every round brings them closer, right? And
Timing.
He's lucky that LF only had the ghost there. If it was King Kappa, maybe that would have been a kill, but Kappa. Ooh. He's completely empty right now, man. Where's the rest of your team, RVK? If they rush this, RVK is just gone.
Yeah, trying to hold down the angle. Classic, not enough. Although he does get the headshot onto Kappa, so yeah, that region armor though gonna do its bit. Again, the deadlock just proving its worth in this pulse punch. It's gonna be so difficult to break through this deadlock wall
planted.
after that smoke fade. So, and this heaven angle as well, just being watched by the outlaw. The perfect gun that you want to have in this scenario. Just a pixel angle being held. 2 players now towards showers, ready to find that crucial kill. Especially with CT still walled off. Yeah, I mean, if I had a bit of damage, it might be nice. Kappa at least does get shut down. Lightning Fast able to make them bleed. But the call might just be to try and die to the spike here. If nothing else. Ooh, Lightning Fast really doing some work right now with the Sheriff. Finally gets shut down here by Techno. You could possibly get yourself the Outlaw back again, but it seems like they just might not want to risk it. LF just, you know, running away. Able to get the kill with the Classic. But yeah, you're going to be losing the Outlaw at the very least. A little bit of damage done. But 4 out of 5 players left to live, so I don't know, Chief. I feel like, yeah, this could very well be a bonus round, seeing that they saved the Phantom and the Vandal as well. That's the rifles kept safe.
Yeah, and early timeout coming from the side of GGEZ. I mean, to be fair, they do need to get their stuff sorted, man. They are on the bye round and they cannot afford to lose this round. Lose this round, they're 11-4 and they're on the eco. Most likely about to lose another round, 12-4, and at that point, 12-4. I mean, we've seen Fnatic do it, but I'm a doubter, man. That stuff is once in a blue moon. Those comebacks are ridiculously hard, so they do need to start winning some rounds.
Not everybody's Fnatic, yeah.
Yeah, not everybody's Fnatic. Not everybody is Boaster on their team, man. Unless you mean to tell me that DZ is about to start busting out dancing or something.
I mean, it's more than the dancing; it's the mental. But dude, that was such a painful final. Imagine losing 2 grand finals this year, Masters and Champions. And now I think they're playing an off-season event as well without Booster. So Crashies has been IGLing. I mean, it's kind of funny, like all of these players messing around on their off roles. I think we saw Booster playing Raze at some off-season events as well. So kind of a ItsMeViko cosplay coming in, or rather ItsMeViko cosplaying Fnatic coming in. They're not the ones that have to make the comeback though. It's GGEZ who have to do it. And oh god, these guns, yeah, they give the judge away to King Kappa. If anyone is going to be able to find shit with it, it's going to be him. Pardon my French. You got RBK though going for it. That first. The Haunt's not going to spot anything, but the Prowler does. So, yeah, RBK aware of the danger here, forced to fall back a little bit. All 5 players, though, from the side of ItsMeViko creeping up towards this hookah. RBK left to fight for dear life. Does spot out the head of the Neon, but yeah, the crowd coming through is just perfect right now. RBK gets the double before being shut down here. And Venka trades him, but Venka taking a lot of damage. The spam can go and find both of those kills. And yeah, I mean, it's all down to Venka. He's had some incredible rounds before. I think they heard him jump down, but yeah, not able to find the timing on the site quite yet. There go the Brim smokes. Knows that there's a race towards backside. They might expect him to have pushed into elbow. He might be able to find kill here in the corner, but yeah, DC just aware of all the angles. 4v1, you're not going to be really able to find anything in GGEZ. They recover to going around.
Yeah, clean round there. That is exactly what you need, But,
down.
That's what you need round by round, right? You need to win these small little rounds. Although they have like this big, team comp difference, and it might be a little bit tough for them to hold on to site. This is what you need. You just need it. The power of mental is like crazy. You could do anything with your mental set if your mental's strong enough.
Yeah, it's only 5 rounds. You have the opening kill to come through though. King Kappa with the double. And just the combination of the season, they not finding anything. Lightning fast still watching that angle. Again, King Kappa just ready for these kills. A triple opener, it seems like a repeat of Haven. Exactly what we saw come through in those rounds. And yeah, on track for the first ace of today, possibly, if things go the right way. Peek out there from DC, and yeah, he just gets completely shut down. King Kappa now looking for the ace. Holy, the last player towards CT. They've got the race to come out, but King Kappa with the ace. That's exactly the kind of teammate you want, folks. Just the bait as the final shot comes through. All 5 kills for the Neons get ItsMeViko to 11. 2 rounds now for locking in their spot in the grand final. And I mean, yeah, this was kind of like an insane collab, to be fair. But after that, every single kill was just beautifully played. Just the awareness, the positioning, the crosshair placement, everything went right.
Yeah, I mean, it seems
24 and 11, bro. What the heck?
Yeah, King Kappa wants that. He really wants those Pulsar, you know, mice and knickknacks and whatnot. Yeah, they want. He wants them bad. He's pulling out numbers like this, man. My goodness.
Ooh, Venka as well. Bit of a dangerous play in the smoke. Kohli not really giving away too much though. So yeah, Venka could peek off the back of a flash. It's just gonna be a lot of noise made in through this Ruka though. That's that first point of contact. Not the greatest buy, so Kohli now forced to fall back still with the off angle. Venka though, just holding it down here. A little bit of spam to come through, and DC the one to actually find that kill. So this is fake though. Here comes that early push. 1-for-1 trade. Techno takes down Trinity, but RVK he rotated back over. Could find the crucial timing, and I don't know what the heck kind of revolt that was. Techno ulting himself. Ella able to find the trade, but
I believe that was Kohli. That was Kohli ulting U-Hole.
Spike planted.
Really?
One enemy remaining.
DC though wraps around, finds both of those kills, and I don't know, Chief. It felt like a techno ult, but maybe I'm just confusing because he had his iPad out.
He had his iPad. I got confused as well. Don't worry.
It's very sus.
I had to look at the. I had to look at the car. They didn't ult himself. Yeah, I'm glad that we both weren't surprised that Techno would have just done that. So, you know,
I feel
it seems like
I tried doing that.
One enemy remaining.
Maybe he just didn't expect the player in the corner, so I was like, yo, could have been a percentage play that didn't work out, but never mind.
That would have been some high level strats, man.
500 IQ, not even 200 IQ, 500 IQ.
Yeah, and I have to shout out as well, you know, King Kappa. He's putting down some numbers as well, even though, you know, some players struggling a little bit. Yeah, hopes as well.
Just a bit. Here comes the ult, though. Bolts actually finds the first one. DC though, despite being stuck in the corner, looking to find a little bit of damage, but Hopes and Ella between the find both of these kills. Trinity with the spam though. Really good bait util to keep him alive. The triple on the round, looking for the 4th here, but Venka bringing it down to the last player, looking so low, and Venka with the 1-2 clutch.
And I am
Again,
not
ItsMeViko to match and series points. The newest member on this roster definitely winning style points for that.
Vika didn't even plant the bomb, man. He would have gotten some money if he planted the bomb.
I don't think they're really worried about
Spike down. One enemy remaining. Last player
tried so
standing.
hard, got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah,
Just Venka with the clean 1v2 to close it out, and made Trinity doing everything humanely possible to keep the team alive in that one.
Go.
Yeah, just a little bit too much, and now knowing that his opponents are gonna have like absolutely terrible buys, you got Kappa with the Outlaw here to go in for the peak, and I mean we've seen the damage coming in when it comes down to the Sheriff angle. First kill already, just absolutely devastating him in terms of damage. There is that headshot to come through from RBK, at least a little bit of chip to come, but yeah, unfortunately it's just DC stuck with the Bucky inside the home. Finding a kill here. Venka too sharp, gives him the annihilation to boot. Just nothing to work with right now. Lightning fast though, able to find the timing. Still makes things very doable. The problem is both these players are towards the back of side, and Hopes is gonna hear all of this info. Just needs to find the shot, but Kohli is the one to get it through. ItsMeViko though, they still have this Brimolds for the post plant. A lot available. Head spotted out there, and yeah, Techno is just playing for the moment. All he has to do is buy a little bit of time. Here comes the Brimolds. That's gonna be the first two to come through. the wall as well to possibly have King Kappa
Molly's
push.
come down.
One enemy
He's
remaining.
in the corner. He gets the first kill. The Molly comes down, and there's no way you're gonna be able to win it.
Attackers
Between
win.
Techno and King Kappa, the two top fraggers of both of these maps. It's gonna be ItsMeViko locking in their spot in that grand final. And what a game it was as well.
I mean, yeah, showing off their absolute domination. Just on their off rolls, doesn't even matter. We'll play,
One enemy
we'll play
remaining.
like we own these agents, man. That's crazy, man. That they did so well.
Attackers.
I'd be worried seeing them in grand finals, to be honest, if they're doing that well.
Pretty excited. Yeah.
Having the knowledge, that Vico beat GGEZ, one of the best teams like in this whole showdown.
One enemy
They made it
remaining.
look so easy as well.
They made it
especially
look
on the
easy
front two.
on their off rolls, you know. I'd be worried because
Something
at
else.
any moment they could just whip out their main rolls and be like, "Oh, guys, we weren't even trying, you know. We were just having some fun. We was playing some duelists, you know." But
I mean, to be fair, you know, if you look at yesterday's semifinal as well, it was very dominant, 13-4 and 13-4. So yeah, both these teams who made it. I mean, it feels like, yeah, with the off rolls, ItsMeViko had a little bit more of a challenge, especially on their opponent's map pick on Haven. But yeah, still a pretty dominant 2-0 to come through, especially on Bind. Just really good individual performances, but also good strats as a team so far. They're willing to go very aggressively. And I feel like that's kind of like a counter to their opponent's playstyle. It felt like, you know, GGEZ were very heavily countered here. And so many of these rounds, I mean, it was brutal, just them being pushed into their spawn, surrounded on all sides by enemies. Like, you just don't want to be in the situation if you're the attackers. You're basically in your own spawn, which kind of makes it difficult.
yeah, and you have to shout out as well as like, I think it might have been a little bit of a composition diff as well from. I think ItsMeViko really, they know what GGEZ like to play, right? Like, we've seen GGEZ before. We know that they're like they're the practice team. They always like these rehearsed set plays. They always like, you know, learning their team comps, and they're really, you know, rigid is the word I'd like to use in their team, in their agent comps and their play style and whatnot, right? They don't really have, they can adapt, but they there's no way to like for them to like flip flop around, right? Whereas I believe ItsMeViko, they do really well in causing that chaos, in making it so that things are, you know, no 2 rounds are ever the same. You know what I mean? So I think it's really a bit of a play style difference there that GGEZ maybe haven't sort of figured out quite yet, and hopefully they will figure it out soon, because as mentioned before, these two teams do play against each other a lot, and I believe we will be seeing the team summary as well. We can see how well Lightning Fast did, I guess.
I mean, to be fair, Lightning Fast, I'm pretty sure he was responsible for a lot of the first kills here for GGEZ, but yeah, for IVK, just again, like, shout out to the Neon. King Kappa really showing off why he was the king there. Yeah, Hoax as well. I mean, he might not have had as many frags, but he was definitely there breaking open sites, whether it was on Raze, whether it was on Phoenix in that previous map. And this map, I think the post-spawn was like much closer because both teams were very competitive in just denying that side presence, but also IVK being able to get those crucial clutches, yeah, just keeping this map from being on an even footing at all, despite the damage being close. Either way, though, I mean, I would love to see our leaderboard because I want to see like who is going to be topping the charts. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Neon there for IVK. Yep, it is going to be Kappa, 25 kills. Yeah, last game it was Techno with 30. This game he was like, you know what, I'm a chill, guys. You guys like take care of it. And Hoax and Kappa said, yes, we got you, don't worry. Kappa especially just having an absolute banger of a map. And I mean, Trinity, there were some really nice rounds coming out of him. Tried really hard to make things close. I think it was a 2v4 and he got 3 people. But yeah, Venka in the end to just clutch it out against him. That was kind of the round that broke the straw on the camel's back, I think. Overall, though, I mean, good try by GGEZ, but yeah, IVK just running it down, going very, very dominantly. And yeah, MVP is going to be Kappa for this one, I'm pretty sure. 4 first kills as well. Just, yeah, domination on the Neon to come through. Not as much of a intense performance as Techno on the previous map on the Sova, but yeah, it might not have been his exact role, but it seems like these players are still looking damn comfortable on them.
Yeah, you could see there that I have to say the average combat score between the two teams was a lot closer than I would have expected, because, you know, I believe ItsMeViko had like something like 211 and GGEZ had something like 190, so it really wasn't that different. So shout outs to Kappa for pulling out such a crazy performance on the Neon, on the off roll as well, because gotta remember this guy, Or is he the? I believe he is actually the duelist player. Actually, I think it's just Hoax Banker and Techno who just switched to that off. So
I think everyone's been switching around, but
yeah, maybe.
yeah, I mean,
I don't know. Why not?
whatever he switched or didn't switch, it was just an absolute dominant performance coming in from him. Either way, though, that means that we have both of our grand finalists decided with today's win. Yeah, it is going to be ItsMeViko, who comes in as semifinalist number 2, going up against yesterday's winners, who I do believe were Asterisk finding that confident 2-0. So both both teams have players we're familiar with, and with Techno joining this roster, I feel like this roster is looking very, very strong right now. Let's see if they're actually going to be going into, they're actually on, actual roles here for that grand final. We've got the best of 5 starting at like 1:30 IST. So yeah, join up. We've still got those prizes up for grabs. Just a reminder, for the MVP, it is going to be the Pulsar keyboard, PC MK2 white. A little bit of a competitive advantage with this one, we've been told. Yeah, so already you can see, Kappa as well as Techno kind of running for it. A little bit of competition from Venka as well. Remains to be seen who's going to be getting it. However, for the runner-ups tomorrow, whoever comes second, they will all receive a mouse each. But for the winners, it's going to be the mouse, keyboard, and mouse pad, the holy combination. And remember, guys, whoever's viewing the game, you also do get some free stuff, whether it is a mouse or, a mouse sleeve or a mouse pad. There is some stuff up for grabs for you guys watching. So yeah, all you got to do is, scan the QR code and join up. Either way, though, that's going to be it from me and Rock for the day. Any parting thoughts, Rock, before we sign off? Anything that you want to say ahead of our round?
Shout outs. Gotta shout out Pulsar and Waimers for providing all these like awesome peripherals.
Mm-hmm.
They're really high quality. Enter the giveaway, man. It's literally free. It's literally a chance to win some free stuff. You gotta,
like, I would enter it if I could, but I'm on the casting side. I feel like that's gonna be like a conflict of interest.
Let's just say that somebody named Bok Ryan Moore entered the giveaway, and he's in no way affiliated with me. But if he wins, I'll be very happy for him. Let's say
for legal reasons, that was a joke.
That was for legal reasons. I did not do that, guys. I definitely did not do that. Do not.
Yeah, don't worry. We're definitely not trying to steal the merch here, but yeah, jokes apart, there's a lot of stuff up for grabs. All you gotta do is go, scan the QR code on the screen down there, and you can try to participate and get yourself some free merch. Either way, that is gonna be it from us for the day. We're gonna be having our grand final. It does start a little bit earlier, so yeah, do come by. I think 1:32 p.m. IST. Whichever time zone you're in, it seems like it's going to be a banger. Best of 5 as well. So hopefully we'll be seeing a lot of action, because today's maps and yesterday's maps were completely different. Yesterday we saw Corona and Abyss come through. Today we saw Biden and Haven. So it doesn't seem like there's as much of an overlap as you would like in this map pool. But yeah, it remains to be seen who is going to come out on top and win that juicy free peripherals, I guess. Yeah. So thanks to Pulsar, thanks to Ased for organizing this. And that's going to be us signing off for today. Have a great evening, guys. Don't forget to eat and hydrate, and have a great night. And we'll see you back tomorrow.
See ya.
I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. I got that techno on my mind and I can't stop. got that techno on